Today we're using thermal cameras and fog machines to massively improve our automatic printing system. 4 months ago we launched FarmLoop Stage 1 and thousands of you are using it. But there was one massive bottleneck killing your productivity. And today we're fixing it with a simple upgrade that speeds up productivity by 80%. If you're new here, I'm Jan, and we've automated everything in our print farm with our FarmLoop system. But you guys kept telling us the same thing: the cooldown takes forever. Well, not anymore. Here's what's been happening. You print your part, it finishes perfectly. But then you're stuck waiting sometime up to 1 hour for the plate to cool down before automatic detachment. That's 60 minutes of wasted time, every single print. When you're running a farm, that adds up fast. If you're printing 6 parts a day, you're losing over 6 hours just waiting. That's not acceptable. We grabbed our thermal camera and started investigating. The plate sits at 67 degrees and takes forever to reach the safe detachment temperature. But here's where it gets interesting. We found something the thermal camera revealed that nobody expected. I'll show you that in a minute. So we engineered this, the FarmLoop Fan Upgrade. It's an 80x80 fan running at 4000 RPM that cuts down cooldown time massively. But it's not just about blasting air. We discovered a secondary effect that makes even large parts detach reliably, something we couldn't achieve before. Stick around because the thermal footage of this is super interesting. But first, let me walk you through exactly how this works, how to install it under 5 minutes, and most importantly, what this means for your business. The system has 3 key components that work together. First, the fan holder. We designed it to house this powerful fan. But the magic is in the nozzle. See how it's angled? We designed the shape so it evenly distributes the airflow across the entire build surface. We used the fog machine to visualize and optimize the nozzle design, both for the A1 and A1 Mini. But here's the clever part. The airflow is directed to the lower layers of your print. Remember I mentioned the secondary effect? When those bottom layers cool rapidly, they shrink. That shrinkage literally pulls the part away from the build plate. It's like the part wants to detach itself. This way, not only the cooldown time is improved, but also the detachment rate. The second component is the limit switch. We mount this at the top of the Z-axis. When your print finishes, the gantry moves up, triggers the switch, and boom, the fan goes wild. One small but important detail. We've insulated all the cables, because let's be honest, these need to survive thousands of cycles. And the third component is the power connection. This plugs directly into your AMS port and uses the same power supply as your printer. No external power supply, no tinkering, it just works. And if you already have your tilted base installed, you only need to swap one part. Installation takes literally 5 minutes. After printing the holder, snap in the fan, slide in the nozzle. For the limit switch, you need to remove the top, insert the switch, and close the cover with the remaining screws. Here's a pro tip. We designed everything to be easily removable. Need to do maintenance, the whole system detaches in seconds. Now route the cables using our clips. Plug the Molex into your AMS port and you're done. But wait, how does the printer know when to activate it? This is where our FarmLoop app comes in. Upload your file, toggle fan upgrade, that's it. The app automatically inserts the activation Gcode. No manual coding, no complicated setup. After each print, the Z-axis moves up, triggers the fan and starts a rapid cooldown. But let me show you what this actually looks like with our thermal camera. Here we have the side-by-side comparison. Now watch what happens with fan upgrade. The temperature plummets. We're talking 75 to 80% faster cooldown. After a bit more than 5 minutes, it's ready for detachment. Without the fan upgrade, the plate sits at 67 degrees and slowly, painfully drops to 35 degrees over 25 minutes. Let's do a benchy side-by-side comparison. On the left, without fan, and on the right, with fan upgrade. After the first benchy, the printer with fan upgrade can already start printing the second one, while the printer on the left is still waiting to cool down. And it's only a matter of time until the first one gets lapped. Unfortunately, my camera overheated and I lost the rest of the time lapse. Let's do the math here. If you're printing parts that take 2 hours each, normally you would get maybe 8 parts per day with cooldown time. With the fan upgrade, you're hitting 11 parts. That's almost 40% more production with 0 extra work. Your return on investment on the fan upgrade is 1 day of printing. For our farm, an additional 3 parts per printer would equal 2,700 more parts per month. At $10 profits per part, that's either $27,000 in added profit or less printer needed. Either way, the upgrade pays for itself in less than a day. A no-brainer. So where can you get it? As always, the 3D printed parts are on MakerWorld. The complete kit with the fan, limit switch, cables and clips are available on our website. And yes, of course you can build this yourself. You'll need a fan, a limit switch, some wire and a Molex collector. Wire it up and add the Gcode snippets to your end Gcode and you're set. If you like this video and subscribe, I will put down the list of parts and the Gcode snippet in the description below. But here's the thing. If you're running a serious business, time is money. The kit arrives ready to install and test it. You could spend hours sourcing parts and troubleshooting, or you could be designing the next bestseller instead. Your choice. And when you get the fan upgrade kit from us, you're not just improving your farm, you're supporting our mission to democratize automatic printing for everyone. Every kit sold helps us develop more and better solutions and keep releasing free tools for the community. Speaking of what's next, FarmLoop Stage 2 is almost finalized. We've been testing it for months, and it's a game changer for parts that Stage 1 cannot handle. Our school community members will be the first to get their hands on the custom PCBs and actuators for beta testing. If you want early access to Stage 2 and all our future developments, the link to join is below. This is just the beginning of making fully automated printing accessible to everyone, not just big print farms with massive budgets. Question for you: what's the biggest bottleneck in your printing workflow right now? Let me know in the comments below. Before you go, if you're watching this in September 2025, we're still doing an A1 mini giveaway on our Instagram page. So if you want to win a printer, go to our Instagram page, like and subscribe. Until then, happy printing, 3D farmers.